Friday Night Lights means it's time for the final score. Your home for hard hits, big plays, and the Basin's #1 football show. The Final Score, brought to you by these sponsors.
Hello and welcome into week 5 of the Final Score. Ben Peck, Aaron Reynolds here to take you throughout all the action.
And we're getting close to the halfway point of the regular season.
Yeesh.
Crazy stuff. Within just a couple of weeks, we'll be getting into district play.
Yes, and that is true. Some of our teams starting up tonight, in fact. We'll get to that a little bit later. But this evening, we begin our show with a little tap dancing in taps. Midland Christian, the site of our game of the week. I'll be honest though, Aaron, I was never really a big tap dancer, for what that's worth. Midland Christian, 2-2 on the year, at home taking on Fort Worth Christian, and the Mustangs coming into this game focused from the get-go. And it really all starts with River Rodriguez and Trey Hubert. And Hubert here lining up before this. You know, that shot before you saw, that's about as good of a look as you're going to get, because he's going to be gone right there for the touchdown. Mustangs up early. Rodriguez has the offense flowing, dare I say, like a river, as he goes up the left side, makes a few miss, into the end zone for a touchdown, and giving him a little flex right there. Mustangs up 15-zip. Next quarter, Rodriguez this time off the left side, untouched for the score right there. Make it 22-0 Mustangs, and here we go. Rodriguez to his favorite guy, Trey Hubert. Does a little tiptoe down the sideline, looking to the camera right there, because he knows he's about to score on the final score tonight. The crowd loving it, but what they should love as well as the defense. Chance Looper, a big-time player for Fort Worth Christian, but this pass to him incomplete in the end zone. Midland Christian, their first 2 wins have been by shutouts, and as we look at this one, would you look at that? Another shutout win for the Mustangs, 43-0 the final, and they improved to 3-2. We are going to hear from Jake Eichstedt with head coach Greg McClendon after that game a little bit later on in the show. But as we move now to 6A, it's not the biggest slate tonight, as only one team is in action. You know, it's the Basin versus the Valley. You see 3 of those schools are going to be playing tomorrow. The only team that was in action tonight, Permian, taking on Los Fresnos, and we'll get to this out at Ratliff Stadium. First quarter, after a blocked punt for Mojo, all tied up at 7 apiece. Harper Terry rolls out and connects with Alex Rose. Permian takes the lead 14-7. This was a little sloppy, though, for the Panthers at times. Late in the first quarter, fumble on the exchange. Alan Torres recovers for the Falcons. And second quarter, they couldn't do anything with it. Permian settling into a groove after that. Harper Terry, a little throw across the body right there to Neri Carrasco for the touchdown. Makes it 21-7. 2 minutes later, Falcons jump off sides. It's free play. Just chuck it up, see what happens. And Amarian Garrett, oh my goodness. That's how you make the most of a free play right there. That results in another touchdown for Permian. And the Panthers go up to win this game 56-14 on homecoming.
And first quarter is in the books. We have a lot of time left on the clock, however. Coming up, the start of district play in Class 4A Division II. We'll have the results, including Greenwood making a trip to Sweetwater.
Yes, and all the way down at the 6-man level, several state championships contenders this year. Some of them playing against each other. We'll have some of those highlights, including Balmorhea making the trip to Grand Falls Royalty. Stay with us.
always find a solution. There's hope.
Show me hope.
The Good Doctor premieres Monday, 10/9 Central on ABC.
Dillard's, Penny's, Burlington, At Home. Jungle rides. Why not?
Everybody's doing the fun dance. Everybody's having a good time. Come on, people, here's the fun dance. Dancing every day and every night.
Feel like a kid again. Music City Mall.
Hi, West Texas. Robbie Richards here, All-American Chevrolet at Midland again, and we've become one of the volume dealers in all of West Texas with crazy pricing just like this. Take $12,000 off MSRP on any 2019 half-ton Silverado Crew Cab LT Texas Edition, or take your pick 2019 LS Spark Automatic for only $11,988. Go to MidlandChevy.com and pick out yours today, or come by the dealership and experience the difference West Texas at the all-new Chevrolet at Midland.
Big 2 News and BorderReport.com take you on a U.S.-Mexico border tour. Follow local experienced journalists for 10 days as we take you from San Diego to Brownsville. What is really happening at the local level along our border? Watch on air and on BorderReport.com.
Sonic's got all my fair faves.
Cheddar peppers, 99-cent corn dogs, Oreo a la mode. I love the fair. All the prizes you can win.
Totally. Did you win all those?
Winning's for suckers. I bought these.
Hurry in. Fair faves start at 99 cents and order ahead for happy hour anytime.
You're watching The Final Score, brought to you by these sponsors.
Well, welcome back, and we kind of touched on it a little bit there. Most of our 6A schools with the night off. That, though, is not the case for Class 4A.
Yeah, we have a couple of exciting matchups for those teams, and we're going to start off with Andrews, the Mustangs, getting a lot of help from that lethal quarterback and wide receiver connection.
Would you say so? Brett Leach on a torrid pace at the start of the year, and that receiver that you mentioned, Marquise Lawrence, statewide Built for Tough Player of the Week, followed it up with our Athlete of the Week. 9 touchdowns for him over the last 2 weeks.
Crazy stats.
Yes, and we will keep it going here. Andrews and El Paso Mountain View will go out to the Mustang Bowl. The handoff going up the middle for Andrews, and this is going to count for 6. They take a 25-17 lead. They would miss the PAT, but Andrews, it worked for them there. So what are they going to do? They're going to just stick with the same formula that worked last time. Up the gut once again. It's going to be 31-17. Andrews eventually going on to take this by a final 45-17 over the Lobos.
4-5 now for those Mustangs.
Not bad. And Denver City was on the road at Seminole. Denver City came into this undefeated, and this was a bit of a, I don't know, sloppy game. It was a slugfest.
Yeah,
maybe that's
a little
the
slow
word.
to start off for sure.
Down the left side. Be sure to take this play in, folks. Down the left side and in for the touchdown. Indians would kick the extra point, and this extra point would be good. Again, savor this. We'll explain why. Okay, now Denver City, what are they going to do? Backed up a little bit, but not going to do anything with it. The Indians defense swarming. And this is why we told you to savor it, folks. 7-0 was the final. You saw all 7 of those points right here.
Our own Police Romero capturing the only touchdown of the game.
And you saw it right here on the final score. That's how it's done. And nicely done right there for the Indians getting back on track.
Couple of scores here for you. Wall, always a big contender, taking down Big Spring, shutting them out, in fact. 40-0 the final in that one.
Wall, a very good team in Class 3A. Now, earlier in the show, you may remember we alluded to some teams who have already started district play.
And that's the case for Class 4A Division 2, District 2. 7 teams in that one, by far the biggest one in the Basin. And they include these 2 teams. Greenwood, undefeated still on the year, taking on Sweetwater, who only has 1 win on the season.
They also call their stadium the Mustang Bowl.
They do. It's a nice stadium. First quarter, quarterback Weston Wilbur with the handoff to Trey Cross. We hear those names all the time, taking it all the way to the house. 2-point conversion for Greenwood as well, so Rangers go up 8-0. Sweetwater trying to respond. Leo Holsey there with the quarterback keep. Taking it into the end zone, 8-7. Didn't last long. Rangers now up 22-7. Wilbur with the handoff to Cross again. Takes it up the sideline in for the touchdown. putting Greenwood up 30-7. They love that two-point conversion
They
as well.
do.
So
They make the most of it.
Taking a look at this final, Rangers stay undefeated on the year, taking down Sweetwater 57-28 and get their first district win
There we
of
go.
the season.
And now some teams just looking for their first win. Something had to give here. Monahans and Lamesa both 0-4 coming into this. This decided the last playoff spot in that district last year, and the Lobos, just like last year, get the win over the Golden Tours 5-4. They improved to 1-4. Lamesa now 0-5.
And another undefeated team so far this season, Fort Stockton, blanking Pecos. Actually, this one's still going on in the second quarter under a weather delay, but Fort Stockton currently leading 14-0, looking to keep that win streak alive.
Yes, and we'll be sure to bookmark that game, come back to it a little bit later on. Now moving to Class 3A, Crane just cracking the statewide top 10 rankings for Dave Campbell's Texas football on the road, taking on Stanton. And you might say the Golden Cranes flying high into this one. Stanton taking the field, though, trying to change that. Opening drive, though, quarterback for the Golden Cranes, Jackson Willis, going deep down the left side to Nate Subtle. Not so subtle right here as he just takes us into the end zone. And Crane goes ahead. The two-point conversion would be good, and the band would be fired up because of that. Next Crane possession, Willis, he can air it out, or he can give it to his big playmaker, Brandon Serna. Tosses it to the right, and he is going to... Did he just look at our camera as he just went into the end zone right there? He knows how to find the end zone. He's a pretty good running back. Nicely done right there. Next, another quick drive, another quick score. Willis on the sneak, 21-0 after the first quarter. Now in the second quarter, Buffalo's threatening inside the 10. Tyler Benedict pitches it wide left to Austin Whitty. And the Buffaloes get their first score, and they're pretty fired up about it, but Crane would answer later on as we take a look at how this game shook out. It looks like Serna once again, or excuse me, that was Christian Arvaleo going in for the touchdown right there. Golden Cranes stay undefeated with a 56-7 win over Stanton in
another high-scoring game for Golden Cranes.
Yes.
All right, Kermit visiting Alpine. Fighting Bucks kind of on a roll these last couple weeks. They get a win in this one, 27-24, and improved to 3-2 on the year.
They've gotten it working a little bit there. All right, Reagan County on the road looking for their first win against another set of Buffaloes, Forsan, but the Buffaloes hold strong, circle the wagons, and they get the win right there, 35-13 over the Owls.
And then Kahoma on the road visiting Ira Ann, and the Bulldogs get a big win over those Braves, shutting out Ira Ann 48-0.
Yes, and Braves now fall to 0-5 on the year. Okay, down in El Dorado, McCamey taking on the Eagles, and we'll take a look at this game right here. First quarter doesn't get much easier than this, though. Eric Reyes seals the edge. Elias Luna takes it in easily for the 6 right there. El Dorado up 14-zip after the made PAT. Ensuing drive for the Badgers, Nano Rodriguez takes the handoff, finds a hole, and off to the races, but he bumps into his own man. That is a tough break for McCamey. That would lead to a punt for the Badgers, but they would get on the board in the second quarter. Ivan Rubio on 4th down, heaves it to the end zone, hauled in by Rodriguez. That makes it 14-7 after the kick, and we'll see how this game went. El Dorado, a very good team, and Badgers on the road. It would have been a very tough win for them. They did hang in there, as you saw at the half, but the Eagles able to win ultimately 62-32.
We got another score for you here, folks. Wildcats on the road taking on New Home, and also, I guess, taking down New Home. They get a win, 48-19. Nice win for the Wildcats after losing to Alpine last week.
Yes, the Leopards. All right, now we move to 6-man football, and it's hard to say that Balmorhea is back, because the Bears, of course, did make the quarterfinals in last year's postseason, back-to-back state championship appearances, game appearances before that. This year, though, head coach Vantage Jones really could be working with another special team. Last week, Balmorhea defeating the reigning state champs McLean, which ended an 18-game winning streak for the Tigers, and the Bears rewarded in the latest statewide rankings. These from Dave Campbell's Texas Football. Balmorhea with the top spot in Division I. Borden County looking good as well. We'll get to them at number 5, the Coyotes right there. Garden City checking in at number 10. Bearcats only lost this season to Balmorhea. And then in Division II, don't sleep on Grand Falls Royalty. Cowboys climbing up as well, checking in at number 6. And we'll start off with A clash of the top 10 teams. Number 1, Balmorhea. Number 1, Grand Falls Loyalty. 2 undefeated teams. Let's check it out at Grand Falls. Late in the first quarter, Cowboys trying to strike first, and that they do. Abel Rodriguez floats it for Deshaun Rogers, and the Grand Falls Loyalty, the Division II team, with an 8-0 lead late in the first quarter. Last play of the quarter, though, Balmorhea answering. Cade Weatherman forecasting a touchdown, perhaps. Gary Abraham going the distance to tie it up at 8 apiece. Then the Bears starting to build on that momentum. Lane Carrasco with a little help here to fall into the end zone. That makes it 16-8 Balmorhea. Later on, second quarter, same score. Weatherman, he's going long to Carrasco, and he is going to finish the job, taking it to the house. And there it is, 46-28, the final. Balmorhea able to get the win over Grand Falls Loyalty.
All right, some more six-man scores for you here. Nueces Canyon visiting Fort Davis, and the Panthers hand the Indians their first loss of the season, 62-54, your final.
Man, you know, Fort Davis has been an exciting team. And then Garden City was at home against Rankin. We're going to check the score. We think that might be a little off right there, but we'll get back to that a little bit later on. Okay, now Borden County. They were in Petersburg taking on White Deer, number 2 White Deer, number 5 Borden County. This was a Thursday night game out in Petersburg, and let's get to it. White Deer with the ball to start it off. Grayson Freeman is going to take the pitch out right here to John Perryman. 1-yard touchdown. Bucks take an 8-0 lead. Same quarter, Coyotes with the ball. Trey Edwards. Nice pitch to Camden Edwards, and he will do the rest. And all of a sudden, we have a tie game. Second quarter, though, Borden County starting to get a little bit of separation. Edwards in the air to Austin Buchanan. This would make it 34-16 Coyotes at the half. And take a look at here, the Coyotes.
Keeping it
all
alive.
of a sudden, back-to-back state championships. I believe they went out in the round of 16 last year, but undefeated once again, and they're going for their 12th straight district title this year. Really unbelievable. Think of what they've done so far.
All right, and Wellman Union visiting Sands. Mustangs fall short, however, 49-33 final in that matchup.
All right, Buena Vista and Klondike. This was a Thursday night game, and the Cougars getting a mercy rule win, 53-0 over the Longhorns.
And Sanderson on the road at Midland Trinity right up here. And the Eagles fall short. Chargers get the win, 34-20. Just joining that six-man group.
I was going to say, Midland Trinity dropping back down to six-man and having a lot of success. Just one loss on the season.
All right, we're still rolling here on the final score. Coming up, the best highlight of the night. You don't want to miss it. Play of the week is next.
But before we get to that, we have much more entertainment value to get to. We go to our band of the week. We'll tell you who coming up.
Man, I wish we had some.
And rich, delicious Dr. Pepper.
Cool robot.
Thanks, but actually he's a cooler from the future.
Wow.
Don't touch. He's very cold. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
From the early beginnings of one man with one truck, Williams Paving and Excavation continues to be a family-owned business that takes pride in its over 30 years of experience serving the Permian Basin. We take pride in paving, and you can count on us for all of your paving needs, on time and within budget. Other services we provide include hauling, land clearing, excavation, and site prep for both commercial and residential customers. Locally owned and here when you need us. Call Williams Paving and Excavation for a quote today.
117. 57.
55. 37.
What do all these people have in common? It's the number of miles they were willing to travel to get the right vehicle at the best price. And of course, we all have a number, but how far would you drive for a great deal? It may be shorter than you think. Come visit us at Stanley Ford Andrews.
So, what's your number?
A little glitz, a little glam. A lot of 4-star elegance at affordable prices. The MCM Elegante Odessa.
Man, I wish we had some.
And rich, delicious Dr. Pepper.
Cool robot.
Thanks, but actually he's a cooler from the future.
Wow.
Don't touch. He's very cold. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
You're watching The Final Score, brought to you by these sponsors.
Well, now we begin the musical portion of the show, and I saw earlier in the week, in fact just yesterday, the Super Bowl halftime performers were announced, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez. And Aaron, I'm just assuming you were booked for that weekend. Is that the case?
Oh, so you need to go see it, you mean?
Well, no, I thought they were, did they not reach out to you?
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
They don't even ask anymore because they just
True.
levels.
You actually have to pay, I believe, to do it now. So,
yeah.
you know.
So, but maybe next year. But for our show tonight, we're excited to feature our band of the week, the Andrews Mighty Mustang Band.
Let's check it out. Well, there we go, and bravo once again
that was nice.
to the Mighty Mustang Band. And now we're going to return to the action on the field. Some pretty good stuff.
Oh yeah, there always is. And I tried to argue one of my plays for this, but
We did. We had a little debate. We did a little rock, paper, scissors, arm wrestling, but
everyone was
alas.
playing too well, I guess. But it is time for our Final Score play of the week.
We'll see who won out this one. Well, look, we go to Permian, Ratliff Stadium. Harper Terry to Amarian Garrett. This was, by the way, on a free play, so, you know, unexpected to some degree for the Panthers. But Garrett, look at this, Aaron. He's going to not only, you know, get with the system right here. Terry's like, dude, just go long. I'll chuck it up. And then Garrett, look at the balance, the concentration, makes the juggling catch right there. And Permian, big win, big much-needed win too, Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, congratulations once again. Our last commercial break is coming up, and when we come back, we'll bring you some of our final thoughts.
Man, I wish we had some.
And rich, delicious Dr. Pepper.
Cool robot.
Thanks, but actually he's a cooler from the future.
Wow.
Don't touch. He's very cold. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
Escape your kitchen to the delicious flavors of Italy and enjoy impeccable service at Italian Village. Experience exquisite food with thoughtfully paired wines and scrumptious desserts. Leave the cooking to us tonight or come enjoy a drink with friends. Open weekdays for lunch and dinner, or come see us Saturday for those special dinner reservations.
It's the Best of the West weekend, presented by these fine sponsors. This amazing two-day event will benefit several West Texas nonprofit organizations. The fun kicks off October 4th with the Valor Farm Eagles and Aces Golf Tournament and concludes Saturday night with a concert at the Bush Tennis Center featuring Texas country music star Pat Green. Don't miss the Forever Home 5K and Pet Parade Saturday morning, benefiting the Midland Humane Coalition. For tickets and more information, visit bushtenniscenter.org.
At Allen's Gallery, we carry top quality furniture made right here in the USA. Like Mayo Furniture, top quality sofa and love seats made by Texans for Texans. The exclusive dealer for American bedding, featuring the new mattress, the Wow Pedic. For the best brands made right here in the USA, like Mayo, American Bedding, and many more. Shop Allen's, 202 Scurry, downtown Big Spring, will save you money. Wow!
Man, I wish we had some.
And rich, delicious Dr. Pepper.
Cool robot.
Thanks, but actually he's a cooler from the future.
Wow.
Don't touch. He's very cold. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
You're watching The Final Score, brought to you by these sponsors.
Well, we, of course, had a lot of fun stuff going on for our final score week 5. And our game of the week, how about the Mustangs getting not only another win, but another convincing win there?
Well, another shutout win. That's all that they do, I guess.
That's all they do. So I guess if you're a Mustang fan, a little problem. If you're at a game and the other team scores, you're a little worried because the Mustangs are going to win. They're only going to do it if they shut people out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know if that's a rule Coach McClendon has?
It must be. Like, you either got to lose within 1 score or win and not let your opponent score at all.
Exactly. I guess so. But, you know, someone who could ask him, Jake Eichstadt, he was able to catch up with head coach Greg McClendon after a big win for the Mustangs.
The Final Score Sports Desk, brought to you by Stanley Ford.
Ben, Aaron, good evening. Welcome to Midland Christian tonight. The Mustangs absolutely stampeded over Fort Worth Christian tonight. Coach, first question I got to ask you. You got a lot of what I would say friends. Would you say friends over on the other side on the other sideline? How good does it feel to have beaten them 43-0 tonight?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, it's more than friends. They're like my sons and played for me and coached with me and love those guys to death. That part hurt. No question I wanted to beat them, but I felt for them coming down the stretch and everything. Love those guys, and I want them to have all the success in the world. And on the other side, I was really proud of our kids. You know, we talk about building apex predators. And I thought our kids, until I called them off, they were all over it and did a great job tonight. I'm proud of them.
Absolutely. Apex predators seems to be ringing true. You got a very young quarterback in River Rodriguez. I spoke to him after the game a little bit. Very humbled young man, but he played like a grown man tonight. You want to talk about a little bit how excited you are for his future?
Absolutely. First, I want to say I got 2 really good sophomore quarterbacks, and both of them will play a significant role, but right now River is really hot, and he's playing well, and what he is he's a winner. He's a sharp kid. He knows what to do with the ball. He doesn't try to do too much fancy stuff. He just knows where to go. He's going to take care of the ball. He's going to lead our team. He's going to march it down the field, roll the chains till we end up in the end zone. And he's a player.
Coach, the Mustangs are having a lot of fun tonight. You guys were having a great ball game as well, but I saw a lot of fun. Hubert especially doing some swim move dance that I was really appreciating. You want to talk to me a little bit about what it's like seeing your team have fun like that?
Well, it looked like the Baker Mayfield wannabe show when he was doing that. I love they're having fun. I do. What I really want is them to get to that sideline and have fun with their teammates and stuff. But hey, they had fun and they played hard and they earned the right to enjoy it.
Coach, next week you go to Cornerstone Christian. It is their homecoming. What are you going to take away from this game to try and take it in the next game and ruin the homecoming?
Well, Cornerstone's like number 32 in the state, all classifications on max preps. They played this team and beat them 44-15 at their place. We'll have our hands full, but we've been working our tails off to get ready for that game. And after this week of practice, we'll be ready. And we sent a little message that we were coming, and we were coming with some apex predators. We weren't coming down there to lay down. We weren't coming down there for anything other than to continue on a 2-game win streak. So Coach Bachman and them do a great job. They've got a great team. We'll be ready to go, and we'll see where we're at when the game's over.
Coach McClendon, congratulations. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Didn't look like show ponies for the Mustangs tonight. You guys were workhorses. You get a 43-0 victory here at Midland Christian. Ben, Aaron, take it away.
Jake's got to get in that show pony reference.
He loves doing that.
Why?
He's a big SMU fan.
Now, I do have some thoughts. I don't know if y'all saw there in the background, we had some players doing some figure skating.
Yeah,
it looked like it looked really nice. So I have some thoughts about that. But time of the night to hear your final thoughts, Ben.
Well,
what you got going on?
I'm going to go back to that 6-man game with Balmorhea and Grand Falls Royalty. I know you have some thoughts regarding that as well. But, you know, this was interesting because Balmorhea at Grand Falls Royalty. Now, Balmorhea is the Division I school. Grand Falls Royalty is the Division II school. I was trying to think of what would be the ideal scenario just in terms of for the Basin, because both of these teams, quite honestly, have a chance to make a deep run, maybe even win a state title. So I think you probably just about saw that with Balmorhea, a close but still somewhat comfortable win for the bigger school, Division I. Grand Falls Royalty, though, they showed they could play with possibly the best 6-man team in the state of Texas.
They're not slackers, folks.
And so, yeah, I think all in all, a pretty good deal there. But we want to get back. We mentioned the 6A schools. We didn't really get a chance to talk about it earlier. They are except for Permian, mostly not in action tonight, but you'll be able to see them tomorrow.
Yes, yeah. Most of them playing tomorrow. Kickoff at 11, playing against those Rio Grande Valley schools, but we'll keep you updated on all of those games as well.
Yes, and we'll see if we can take a look at some of those games. Here we are. San Benito and Harlingen are going to be the two teams, Harlingen South, excuse me. Those are going to be the two teams in the Basin taking on teams from our area. Midland Lee taking on San Benito, Odessa High taking on Harlingen South. And Aaron, how would you like to take a 9.5-hour trip? If you leave right now, you might be able to get there in time for kickoff.
Yeah.
Midland High at Harlingen, making that, I think it's a 600-mile journey down there to take on the Harlingen, I think they're the Cardinals. And as you mentioned, though, each of those games kicking off at 11 a.m. And we will have highlights of all of those games for you tomorrow night on our website, yourbasin.com. And should be, by the way, this is the last week for all those 6A schools. They'll have a bye, and then they'll go into district play.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, and now we're going to see if we can maybe get another score updates here. Fort Stockton and Pecos, that game was in a weather delay.
Yeah.
We're not sure if... Okay, so at least according to that, it looks like they're still in that weather delay there. 14-0 in the second quarter. That's our most up-to-date score. Let's see.
A lightning delay. My goodness, we've dealt with so much lightning these last few weeks.
We need to talk to...
And it's just on Fridays, it seems like.
I know. Listen, it's very cowardly of, I know, Chase Menendez bouncing out of here before maybe another disruptive weather night for our Friday nights. And Alexis Hermanson, we'll have to see what's going on here. We need to cut this out here.
I know.
But now we do want to get to the other six-man game we were alluding to. This is much more like it. Rankin, and you were at this game, Aaron.
I was.
Rankin,
so I have some thoughts.
60-46 over Garden City. Now, Garden City was in that statewide poll. I think the Bearcats, of course, had a lot of clout built up from last year when they made it all the way to the state semifinals. But Rankin came into this game undefeated, and if there's anything we've talked about is that offensive just firepower that those Red Devils have.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, I mean,
So,
for you were at the game.
I got to this game a little late, so I was at the Midland Christian game, so I got to Garden City at the start of the second quarter.
Okay.
And I took a look at the score, and it was 24-0, and I was like, oh, 24-0 Rankin.
Oh,
so I was like, okay, I knew Rankin was an offensive powerhouse, so I wasn't going to count him out. I was just a little surprised. Heard Coach Jones talking to his guys, though, after Rankin had scored again, 32-0, and he was like, score doesn't matter. We're going to start over, and we're going to get a score. So, big win for the Red Devils.
All right, now, with that in mind, we had our final thoughts. Let's check out what Jake Eichstedt had to say about that game of the week.
The Final Score Sports Desk, brought to you by Stanley Ford.
Ben, Aaron, welcome back to Midland Christian Stadium. Again, guys, a 43-0 walloping of Fort Worth Christian tonight. To be honest, Fort Worth Christian really had nothing going from the start. Their offense kind of looked dismantled early on. Quarterback ran a lot for his life. This Midland Christian defense, who I called out in our pregame show, absolutely stepped up tonight. Interceptions, sacks, turnovers, 3 and outs, a shutout. They balled tonight. They played very physical, especially with that receiver Chance. He couldn't get anything going tonight. There was a play in the end zone right behind me here. He got walloped. Dropped the ball for a touchdown. To play over the middle of the field, again, just got cracked by the safety. Couldn't hold on to the ball. It seemed like he kind of lost, a lot of will towards the end of the game. And the offense, 2 big names for the offense tonight. Trey Huber, receiver #1 for Midland Christian, making plays all over the field, and River Rodriguez, offense flowing like the river tonight with Rodriguez at the helm. And guys, there's not much else to talk about. Back to you.
We mentioned in the earlier shows about a lot of the staff from Fort Worth Christian, of course, used to work at Midland Christian with Greg McClendon. So he said, when they step on that field, it's a whole different story. But of course, he doesn't want these former coaches of his,
and
showing them
some
what's
of them, if I'm not mistaken, former players of his as well. So there you go. A fascinating night, and for a lot of schools, they'll be taking, for the 6A schools, taking the week off next week, and then district play. Again, some of them already starting district play. But I think that'll do it for another week of high school football. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight with us. For Aaron Reynolds, I'm Ben Peck, and we'll see you next Friday night.